Hey, it's BREWBIRD. I'm a Canadian girl training to be a whiskey distiller in Scotland. Welcome to the Distilled Kitchen, where we're making British dishes and cocktails, because every good dish deserves a good drink. I'd never heard of Gammon before coming to Scotland, and when I saw it in the grocery store for the first time, I thought it was just a different word for ham or pork chop. I bought it and generously seasoned it with salt and pepper, as many of the recipes online had suggested. And oh my god, it was like eating a slice of salt. Really nasty stuff. So tip number 1 when cooking gammon, don't add salt, because it's already very salty on its own. Today we'll be making a British classic gammon steak with pineapple, a fried egg, and chips. We're in Scotland, and if there's one thing we have an abundance of here, it's potatoes. I'm cheating today as I'm not making my chips from scratch, but instead heating up these frozen chips, which are ironically cheaper than buying whole potatoes. So it's no wonder everyone buys these frozen chips here. So what's the difference between gammon and ham? Both are cuts from the hind leg of a pig. But gammon is sold raw, whereas most ham is usually sold already cooked and ready to eat. Gammon is cured by brining or dry salting, and here I have my gammon steak. And there's a layer of fat on the outer edge of it. I'm just going to take a pair of scissors and make cuts all around the edge of the gammon, cutting through the fat and into the meat. These cuts are spaced about ½ an inch apart, and they help prevent the edge from curling up and in on itself while I'm cooking it. I'll pop my gammon onto a hot frying pan with a bit of oil on it and cook one side on medium heat for 3 to 4 minutes, and then turn onto the other side and cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. Then I'll set it aside. In the same pan, I'll add in some pineapple juice, about 150 milliliters, and a dessert spoonful of both honey and mustard. I'm using British mustard today. It has quite a kick to it, and it reminds me a lot of wasabi, but of course you can use grainy mustard in place of it. Then I'll just scrape the pan with my wooden chopsticks, so all the flavors left behind from the gammon will go into our lovely sauce. I'll add in my pineapple rings so they get coated with this lovely sticky sauce we have. Then I'll simmer the sauce and reduce it to my desired consistency. Next, I'll fry up a sunny side up egg, and we're ready to plate up. I've got my gammon steak here with my pineapples and sauce and my fried egg on top. The runny yolk makes for a great dipping sauce with my gammon. I've also got my chips fresh from the oven, and I've also made a small salad here with arugula and cherry tomatoes to brighten up the plate. We know what's for tea tonight, but what are we drinking? I thought it'd be nice to keep with the pineapple theme by pairing our gammon with a Piña Colada. The Piña Colada was officially invented in San Juan, Puerto Rico in 1954, and whenever I drink it, I feel like I'm sitting on the beach somewhere hot in a little island paradise. Piña Colada means strained pineapple in Spanish, and true to its name, this cocktail does have a lot of juicy pineapple chunks inside. We're drinking on the cheap today, so instead of a real pineapple, I bought pineapple rings in a can. In a blender, we'll add 150 milliliters of pineapple juice and 3 pineapple rings to add a thicker texture, 45 milliliters of white rum, 90 milliliters of cream coconut, and 4 to 5 ice cubes. We'll blitz it all up until it's the consistency of a thick smoothie. I'll pour that out into a nice tall glass and garnish with a pineapple ring, the lime round we prepared earlier, and some maraschino cherries. Here it is, an island holiday in a glass. The pineapple rings and sauce are sweet and contrast nicely with the saltiness of the gammon. And then of course you can poke into the egg to get a nice yolk sauce to dip your gammon into as well. The Piña Colada drink keeps in line with our pineapple theme and acts as both a refreshing drink and a dessert to our nice gammon steak meal. Time to sit down and have my tea. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video and subscribe below. And I'll see you next time.